Welcome to another Shattered Nightmare. It's officially spooky season, and that means it's that time of the year where it's physically impossible for me to leave a store without buying some spooky items. I think it's also the time of the year where I do about 99% of my whole home shopping, like decorations, kitchen stuff, and I'm really excited to show you guys what I got here. So without further ado, let's dive right into the first category, which is kitchen and tableware, always one of my favorites. And we're starting strong with the item that started the idea to make this whole video. This cute ghosty cookie jar. I mean, isn't it absolute gorgeous? It's just the most cozy, spooky and cute cookie jar that I saw in my entire life. And I just, oh god, I'm so excited to share the rest because I have some matching stuff to this and I just can't wait to eat some Christmas cookies, some spooky Christmas cookies out of this cookie jar. It also has a nice lid that seals off air very well so that the cookies stay crispy the entire time. And this cute thing only cost €8.99. I found this at TK Maxx in Austria in June when I was there to visit my family. And it's definitely one of my favorite items out of this whole haul. So I think I'll just place it right behind me so that this little ghosty can watch this entire haul with me and with you. The next items I want to show you have a little background story. We have this store, it's called Action, and I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of dollar store-ish, but with better quality items. So the items aren't very expensive, but they still have a decent quality. The store is focused on, I think a lot of seasonal stuff, so they have a lot of decorations, but they also have a lot of craft stuff and a lot of kitchen stuff, so they have kind of everything, but for very low prices. So that store had this Halloween advertisement online and I saw this mug. It was this little ghosty with its pumpkin and it was like perfectly matching to my cookie jar. And I really wanted to buy that mug, but when I was there, they unfortunately didn't have it. So instead, I bought a pumpkin one. I mean, let me explain. These are cute. These are pumpkins. And I think there's nothing more that I need to say. And I got two of them, so that I have one for me and one for Kjeld. I just love Halloween kitchenware, kitchen items. I also want to redecorate the kitchen. Halloween diner is kind of the theme for our kitchen. It's a very long way to go. The mugs were like €1.99. Like I said, Action is super affordable. They had matching stuff. I love matching stuff. Matching bowls and matching plates. And I mean, look at them. Aren't those the cutest pumpkin-shaped plates that you've ever seen? Okay, maybe they aren't, but they are the cutest pumpkin-shaped plates that I've ever seen. Maybe I should also explain something. I've seen that most of my viewers are from the US, which is kind of cool, so hi. And I know that Halloween in the US is huge. Like Halloween celebrations, Halloween parades, Halloween stuff all over the stores. But here in Europe, at least in the countries where I've lived so far, Halloween isn't that big, so we don't have all of these huge Halloween stores, maybe a small aisle with some super crappy cheap decorations or just some snacks where they, I don't know, printed a pumpkin on a package and then they sell them as Halloween stuff. There aren't a lot of stores that are selling this Halloween stuff, so I'm always happy when I find something that looks cute and not just like dollar store crap. And the bowls and the plates both were $2.49 each. These are super affordable and cute. The next item I found at Teddy. Teddy is very similar to Action, but in my opinion the stuff there feels a lot cheaper and crappier, so for me it's more like a dollar store than Action is. Sometimes Teddy has quite decent stuff. For example, like the crafting supplies. I bought a lot of stickers there, some washi tapes, and also some pattern paper. But sometimes, especially at Halloween, they also have some nice decoration and kitchen stuff, like these cute ghosty mugs. I know they aren't carrying a pumpkin around like the ones from Action did that I wasn't able to buy, but when I found those, I just couldn't resist. I mean, look how surprised they are. I mean, okay, you can't tell if they are surprised or they are like, ooh, but anyway, they are cute and they are ghost-shaped, and I just love ghosty stuff. Imagine, okay, imagine. You have this cute cookie jar on a table with some delicious ghosty cookies inside, chocolate ghosty cookies, and then you have these mugs filled with cocoa, cream, and marshmallows. It would be so cozy spooky, and I love it. I also bought 2 of them, because one for me and one for Kjell, and they were €3 each. The 3 stores I just mentioned, so TK Maxx, Action, and Teddy, these are the stores I got almost all items from that I'm showing you today. So these are the 3 stores that I know about that sometimes have some decent Halloween stuff here. If you know any other stores in northern Germany or southern Austria that you can recommend me, feel free to put the names in the comments. I always love to find out about new stores that I can go Halloween shopping. What I also found at Teddy are these cute spoons. They are shaped like little shovels, just the ideal shape to dig your own grave in your chocolate cake. And when I saw those, these were just €1 by the way, and when I saw those, they immediately inspired me to do some glass dessert with some tombstone on it. And I also thought about doing a video about some spooky Halloween snacks. So if you'd like to see that, I would be happy if you give the video a like and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss it. The next item is from TK Maxx again, this time from TK Maxx in Germany, and it's this cute mug with a witch cat saying feeling cute might curse you later. This mug was $5.99 and the print is kind of embossed into the mug, so you can feel it when you touch the mug. I really like the size and the color of the mug, and I think the print is just really cute. The next items I got are some kitchen towels, or to be more precise, 2 sets of kitchen towels. The first set is this cute one with the ghosts and the witches and some bats. And the second set came with a towel with some crows on it and 2 striped ones. I think they were super cute, and I'm in desperate need of some kitchen towels because the ones we're currently using aren't just absolutely not my style, which is okay for kitchen towels. Not everything has to be perfectly styled through, but they are also quite old. I think they ran in Kjell's family for quite a while, and most of them are damaged and dirty with some stains of unknown origin that are not going away no matter what you're doing. So I felt it's definitely time for some new ones, and if they are Halloween themed and super cute, then it's just a nice extra in my opinion. I got them as a birthday gift from my mother, so I don't know exactly how much they cost, but I think each set was about 7 or 8 euros. And they were also from TK Maxx in Austria. The next thing are those super cute hand towels from TK Maxx in Germany. They aren't only super beautiful with this bats and moon print, they are also glowing in the dark. It's nothing that I personally need, for my hand towels to do, but I can see why some people would like that, so I thought I'd mention that as well. I haven't tested the glowing in the dark yet. The set came with 2 towels and was $12.99, which I think is a good deal for some hand towels, and also they are super soft and, like I mentioned, are glowing in the dark, so I think that also added to the price. The next thing I got are the cutest oven mitts I've ever seen. They are also from TK Maxx in Austria and were also a gift, but I think they were also around €7. My old oven mitts are completely destroyed at this point, and I love baking and use these a lot. I'm actually replacing everything that gets broken in my kitchen with Halloween themed items. I think that's a healthy way to achieve a certain style into a room. And I got a matching apron for $8.99, also from TK Maxx in Austria. I never owned an apron before in my whole life, but this was just so cute. And I imagined myself in the kitchen baking some super cute and spooky cookies, wearing this apron. And it kind of reminds me on my grandma, because she was always wearing aprons when she was in the kitchen. So I just wanted to have one. Talking about all this cookie stuff made me just crave a cup of cocoa so bad. I mean, I just love to cuddle up with a cozy blanket on the couch right now. Good thing that I have the perfect blanket for that. I just felt like someone on those shopping TV channels. I'm so sorry for that. But I haven't lied. I really have the perfect blanket. I don't know about you, but in autumn, in winter, I just love to get full burrito mode on the sofa. Oh my god. Maybe I shouldn't have done that because the microphone is just over there. Also, my cats love them. Best proof is Muffin over there. She's sleeping on the second blanket that I actually wanted to show you a lot more because it has some cute bats on it. But she just has the time of her life sleeping on that. She's sleeping over there for 3 hours now, and I just don't want to wake her. Do you know that situation when a cat is sleeping so deeply that you almost think she died? That's how deep she's sleeping. For now, you have to look at this one. It has some little skeletons on it, and they almost look like they're dancing on your grave. So I think they were perfect. I got both blankets from Teddy, but unfortunately I cannot tell you how much they cost. I think it was something between 7 and 10 euros. But I also have some cozy TK Maxx item, which is also one of my favorites in this video. This pillow. It's huge. I mean, it's really huge, and it costs $29.99, but it's just absolutely beautiful. It has the castle, it has the bats, and the best thing is that I also got this as a gift for my birthday, and it's so soft. I'm just so looking forward to put this on my bed as a decorative pillow. It's just one of the most beautiful pillows I've seen in my entire life. I actually wanted to buy a ghost-shaped pillow for my bed, and they also had a huge collection of that. But then I saw this and I just couldn't go back from that point. I mean, how could I? And since they are quite expensive, I just wanted to take one, and my decision is obvious, I guess. Can you see this beauty? I just love how my background just gets spooked up while we're going through this video. Speaking of decorations in the background, of course, I couldn't go Halloween shopping without buying some decorations. I mean, I'm using Halloween decorations all year long, so why shouldn't I buy some things, especially when I'm just doing a room makeover? That's still not done yet. But it will be. Someday. If you've seen my room makeover video, you maybe remember that I've said that I make this wall behind me a photo wall. So I already painted a lot of picture frames black, But at TK Maxx here in Germany, I also found two perfect picture frames to add to this wall. This is the first one. It's a really nice black one with some roses. I just love how it looks. It costs $6.99. Please ignore the pictures that are currently inside the frame. These aren't the pictures that are going on my wall. These are just the sample pictures. So the roses one, and the second one is this spider web one. So the spider web and also this little spider, they are on the glass. When you put a picture inside this frame, it also has this spider web pattern over it. I think that's a really cool idea and also a really nice and simple DIY that you can make. And it's so hard to find such frames here, especially in black. Most of the time they are gold or white. This one cost $8.99, so the frames weren't that cheap, but they have some really nice quality. They feel sturdy and they have a lot of great details. At Action, I also found some cute string lights. I have skull-shaped ones, pumpkin-shaped ones, and little ghosties. Those were $1.99 each, so they are super affordable. They need some batteries, but they hold for a very long time. And I remember having, I don't know if it was the ghosty one or the skull one, but I remember having those some years ago, but they mysteriously disappeared after a party. So I'm just happy that I have them again, and I think they'll definitely find a place somewhere in this room. I also can switch them around sometimes because I have 3 different shapes, so also like that. The next 2 things are also from Action, 2 figurines, and before I show them to you, keep in mind that they are super low priced. They were $4.79 each, which is an oddly specific price, but of course they aren't as high quality looking as the TK Maxx stuff. In my opinion, they are the cheapest looking thing out of the whole bunch here, but I still think they are cute. The first one is this little black witch cat sitting on 2 pumpkins. The cat looks a little bit strange, I have to admit that, but I thought for $4.79 I'm feeling totally fine to repaint the eyes or something. They also have light. I know that they often look way cheaper when you turn on the light. I actually think that's kind of cute. I think it would also look great if the eyes of the cats are glowing as well. The second one is the skulls and crows one. I think, especially from afar, this looks better than the other one, but I still like both. I think this is definitely more fitting for my bedroom. The other one is more like an item that I would put into the kitchen. Like I mentioned, the kitchen is more classy Halloween, so also with the classy Halloween colors. And this room here is more like in black and gray and some white. So let's see what this is doing. It doesn't make a lot of sense for me that the skulls are lighting. I definitely prefer this one without light and this one with light. Speaking of light, I just completely forgot to turn on the candles in the background. Why haven't you told me? Yeah, never mind, they are empty. Unfortunately, I have no batteries here. I'd love to also put some string lights in the background, but maybe in the next video. The next item is from TK Maxx again, and it's this bat-shaped trinket container, you could say. You can put some stuff in there, and apart from that, it just looks decorative and it's bat-shaped, so I think I don't need to say anything more. And this was also about $5.99 or something, so also super affordable and cute. Doubles as decor and container for something. Say hello to this cute jack-o'-lantern. Simple thing, you can put a candle inside and this thing is lighting the whole night. Something like this, just with a candle. And I think I'm just putting it back on the floor because I just saw the huge amount of spider webs in there. It came from a hardware store. Kjeld went in there to buy some stuff and I waited in the car and he came back with this super cute decorative jack-o'-lantern and handed it to me, and I was super happy sitting on the passenger seat with this pumpkin, looking at it with love, looking it in the eyes. It was a romantic moment, just me and the pumpkin. And then I saw the spider, and that was enough for me to calmly freak out because, and I think that's a fun one, I actually have arachnophobia. People never believe that when I tell them. Most people think I love spiders or even have spiders as pets. But just because I look that way, that doesn't automatically mean that I love spiders. I still love the spider lantern. I still love the pumpkin lantern, but let's say we had a rough start, and seeing all these spider webs in there, I think I've had enough of it for the next couple of weeks. Okay, I'm resisting the urge to wash my hands and check my whole outfit for spiders. There were just spider webs in there. So let's continue with the next one. Ooh. You might have already seen the next one in the background. It's this cute, I don't know how to call it, ghosty pumpkin container thingy. It's a pumpkin in his afterlife. It's a pumpkin afterlife container. Yeah, you also have the lid. This one is not sealed, so... Oh God, sorry, my mind just imagined spiders crawling out of there. Okay. This one's not sealed, so no good spot for cookies. Actually, I don't know yet what I'm putting in there. I don't even know yet if this is an item that I will put in the kitchen or if it's an item that will stay in this room. So that's also why I put it to decorations and not to kitchen and tableware. This one's also from Teddy and it costs 10 euros, so it was the most expensive item that I got from Teddy. Okay, before I show you my favorite item from this whole haul, we have one more category to go. And this is the fun and random finds category, starting off with Dracula. This actually isn't a Halloween item. This is a regular item that you can buy in Austria. It's called Der Dracula. So it's a little word game between Dracula and cola, and there are also a lot of other beverages, other flavors, like there is an orange lemonade. I can't remember the other ones, to be honest. I have them on video, so you can read them right now, but what really stuck to my mind was this Dracula one. Actually, I'm not a soft drink fan. The only place I drink cola is when it's in a cocktail or something, but Kjeld really loves cola, so that's for him. And I just had to buy it for this bottle, and it was also just 89 cents, so it wasn't even €1 for this. I just realized that there is also a fun story on the back about the Dracula. So he's an old friend that knows how to refresh you during every day or night time. The only thing that's spooky about that is his taste, because it's spookingly good. That doesn't work that way. So the word that's put there is unheimlich, and unheimlich would translate to spooky, but you can also, if you put it in front of good, so if you say unheimlich gut, that actually means incredibly good. So it's a little word game. Because of his lively nature, someone likes to do it as him, because he's just crawling back to his bed when a new day rises. Yeah, I think that makes sense with the caffeine that is in cola. It's just a fun gimmick. I also think that it's funny that it says the Dracula, because one thing I noticed after moving to Germany, or actually I didn't notice it myself, other people told it to me. In Austria, we like to put articles in front of names. Like if I would talk about Kjeld and I would say Kjeld is coming soon. Here in Germany, people would say Kjeld kommt gleich. But in Austria, we would say Der Kielt kommt gleich. So we put an article, or actually in Austria we wouldn't say Der Kielt kommt gleich, we would say Der Kielt kommt gleich. But that's dialects, that's a completely different topic. And maybe you aren't even interested in all of that stuff. So that's the collab. And we go on to the next item. The next item in the fun category are those ties. I always love a nice pair of ties, and I loved the pattern in this one. I thought it's quite unique. You have this spider over there, which is ironic when I'm thinking about it. They have the spider over there, and the whole thing are fishnet ties. But on this part here, you have a spider web instead of the regular fishnet. And I think that's a really, really cute design. And also, those were just €3. So they were also super affordable. I think the Halloween sections in stores are just great to grab some accessories. Like this necklace that I'm wearing right now. I bought this, I think 7 years ago at TD or something for €2. And also this one, it was about €10 from a Halloween section. They also had some decent quality. I don't know the quality about this one yet. I haven't tried it on yet, but it's a pair of ties. You can't go wrong with that. And if it gets holes, even better. The next item is from TK Maxx again, and it's this magnetic notebook. The magnet is on the back. If you're like me and you just love to write the things physically on paper instead of using your phone, then this is the item for you. You can stick it on the fridge or something like that and use it to write down your grocery list or your to-do list or whatever you need to jot down. Yeah, and this one was $4.99, so I think it's also super affordable. Look at this cute ghost with its pumpkin, and there is also this super cute pen with ghosties. I think this pumpkin definitely is a sign. Let's make a little game. If you made it this far in the video and it's currently daytime at your country, leave a pumpkin emoji in the comments. And if you've made it this far in the video and it's currently nighttime in your country, leave a ghost emote in the comments. I'm super curious because I'm mostly watching videos at night, and I'm so looking forward to see at what time of the day you are watching this video. Okay, the next item is a bit silly. Actually, it's a kid's toy, but let me explain. It's this Halloween projector lamp. So it's kind of a flashlight, and you can put one of these 3 discs in front of the flashlight, and then it projects different Halloween themed images to the wall, to your hand, wherever you want them. I have bought this for Bouncy, for our youngest cat, because the thing with Bouncy is that she loves nothing more than a good laser pointer. But a thought was, or actually Kjelt's thought was, that maybe she liked this as well. And oh boy, she loves this. She loves this more than her laser pointer, actually. And I'm sure if I would turn this on right now, she would be right here. And this also doubles as a simple flashlight. Like you can... There she is, like I said. Yeah, you can use it as just a normal flashlight. Ooh, I can show you some pictures. But if you put some of these discs inside, let's just try the orange one. Oh, you can have some Halloween pictures, and some of them definitely look better than other ones. Oh, you can't even see that, I think. And you can just turn the disc, and then there are different pictures. This is like a bad one. Bouncy especially loves that. So, yeah. If I move this around, she always starts playing immediately. She's a little sleepy right now, but actually she's just going crazy with this. And this also just cost $1.49. So as a little experiment that went very well, everything that Bouncy loves is also a thing that I love, because a happy cat is a happy me. And so this thing was definitely worth it. Coming from an item that Bouncy loves to an item that Bouncy doesn't like so much. This isn't just a snow globe, it also is a little music box. Pansy still isn't sure what to think about it. So this cost $16.99 at TK Maxx and was definitely one of the pricier items, but it's just super beautiful. I mean, we again have the castle, the bats, and we also have the snow, which in this case is sparkly and black. I used to collect snow globes when I was younger, and since this even can play music and has this really nice vampire castle, it's definitely my highlight of this whole haul. But now I'm super curious what your favorite item was. Let me know in the comments what your favorite item was and which item you would have never bought, never ever in this world. I'm super curious. And with that, we've already reached the end of today's video. If you enjoyed this journey through the shadows, please subscribe and leave a like. See you next time and stay spooky!